So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about procrastination. Now, I personally have for a very long time been a chronic procrastinator, and over time I have learned to use different things just to help me to get my productivity up and beat my procrastination, and I definitely want that for you. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can use to actually beat procrastination and up your productivity this year. So resistance is that force that is often going to force you to just put off things and say, I'll do this tomorrow, and you will not do the things that you're actually meant to do. However, it's not going to stop you from doing the things that you want to do, like for instance, watching Netflix, chilling, just taking a nap, generally just relaxing. However, when you are faced with this resistant feeling and you're feeling like you don't want to do anything, just remember that what is causing you to be that way is just the fear. So whether the fear to fail, the fear to be embarrassed, the fear to show your work, there is that sort of fear that just gets you feeling like, okay, you know what, maybe I should wait. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and then you're just thinking to yourself, okay, how are people going to see me, like talking to myself each and every day? And that fear is just going to cause you to just hold back a little bit and say, okay, maybe I should just hold off onto this idea and just wait until another time to be able to start on it. And that is going to lead you to procrastinate. Now, how you can actually flip this whole thing is every time that you're feeling scared, every time that you're feeling like, okay, am I really ready to do this? Just remember that on the other side of fear, there could be greatness. So whenever you have a dream, or whenever you have an idea that actually scares you, that idea, it means, is actually big enough that it's actually going to change your life. So it could be a life-changing thing, because things that don't scare you really, there is no challenge there. So definitely where there's no challenge, there's actually no reward. However, when you see a challenge, you just have to know that on the other end, there's going to be a very big reward, and that should really motivate you further to actually go into it and discover where it's actually going to take you. So the other tip that you can actually incorporate and change your procrastination behavior is become a professional. Every time you're doing something as an amateur, you're going to have that relaxation feeling of like, you know what, I don't have to do this right now. I can wait and do it another day. I can do it when I want. There's a very laissez-faire feeling to life when you're feeling like an amateur. However, the way you can change that, and trust me, no one has to give you this title. Only you can give yourself this title. You can decide to become a professional. Now, a professional shows up whether they want to, whether they don't want to. They are, they design themselves to show up and do things regardless of the situation. So whether you're not feeling motivated, or I had a really bad morning, or I feel moody today and I think I have no motivation, nothing like that is going to keep a professional from doing what they are meant to do. And that's the kind of attitude that you need to adopt. So if you are a professional, you will show up every day and do what you're meant to do. And then also on the other end, you will not be afraid of getting any criticism. You not be afraid of hearing people's feedback, because you want to use that to help you to grow, to help you transform how you deliver your work. So your ego is less in it, but it is actually more into you delivering the best that you can to the people that you work with or that you work for. Now, the third thing that you actually need to consider is you need to banish your ego. Guys, we don't even notice how big ego is when it comes to beating your procrastination, because when your ego is up, you're just thinking about the outside attention, the external factors that are leading to your work. Like, let's say you want to design a product. All you'll be thinking about when you're designing that product will be how much money can I get, or I'm going to be famous, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to be that. When you're focusing on all those things, when it comes down to creating that actual product, you are never going to come up with any ideas, because you are just looking at the result. You're not actually looking at the entire process and getting passionate about that bit. So that is every time you think about it, you'll be like, oh, you know what, I think I'll think about that idea tomorrow. I'll design that product tomorrow. I'll create that service profile tomorrow. And that is actually going to keep holding you back. Now, what you should do is just focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do. Like, for instance, you can have an idea to create a product. Focus on what it will do for people. Focus on how it can be able to change people's lives. What solution is it providing for people? When you immerse yourself into the things that you yourself can do, what knowledge you have to bring to the table, what expertise, what skill, what talent, whatever. anything that you can offer from yourself is actually going to push you more to get to that idea or to get to that product. And once that product is out there, all these other superficial things that you could think of will actually come automatically as an end result. If it's like fame, money, whatever, YouTube subscribers, YouTube monetization, whatever you can think of, it will come on the other end. But first you have to deliver yourself in the best way possible. So I know these tips are going to help you to beat your procrastination if you apply them in your everyday life. Thank you guys for watching until the end of the video, and I hope that you subscribe to this channel for more video. Make sure that you share this with your friends so that they don't miss very important content like this. Until next time.